A spiritual son of Apostle Mushala has come out to give salute to ZCC. Now, we've countless of times we've come out to show that ZCC doctrine is false doctrine. ZCC doctrine, it's not biblical doctrine. It doesn't follow the paramitations. It doesn't follow the line of what is sound doctrine. Now, the Bible does say, have nothing to do with the unfruitful works of darkness. Have nothing to do with the unfruitful things of worldliness, but rather reprove them, rather rebuke them, so to say. Now, if you don't know what spiritual son I'm talking Prophet Muritho right here, that's him, that's his page right there. You can see when you scroll down, he posts his wife, he posts cars of some sort, he posts Mohlala's whole thing, and then there is this ZCC post, and so that's the post I'm talking about. Now, we want to go over there and see Wagwan, what is he teaching exactly, or what is his narrative, particularly speaking of the reasons for which he chose his wedding in this particular thing. If you know what ZCC teaches doctrinally, does it make sense what he's posting here? Okay, it's the Reality Show with daily Christian commentary videos. If it's the first time over here, be sure to check out some other videos that are down in the pinned comments, and I will see you over there. And so, if you go over there, this is the post that he posted, and so you scroll down, and it puts it out like this. Now, let us see what exactly is the narrative that he would want us to think of. He says, I respect ZCC, okay? He gives it a hand and a cup over there. If you are really hearing from God, it's here doctrinally. He says, I respect it. Do you know why ZCC is getting bigger and bigger? Yes, ZCC gets bigger because of the idea of people are born there, okay? And a lot of people go there because they are sick and whatnot. That's not the gospel, by the way. Being sick and getting healed is not the gospel, okay? Jesus says, it is not because of this reason that you should rejoice. Remember when they came to him, hey, we cast out demons. He said, no, don't get excited about what you are able to do. Celebrate that you have eternal life. And that's the celebration that to take of note. And so I don't think he thinks. He says, do you know why it gets bigger? Yeah, it gets bigger because of those things. People want health and people are born there. It's because the church is built around humanity, right? Yeah, even Bill Gates at that point can build a church. At ZCC, there is humbleness. And an engineer and a cleaner are treated the same way. Yeah, we can be treated the same way with people like yourselves who are out here flaunting fancy clothes, giving high priority for people that have money. And so we blame you for that. He says you won't even notice that there is one engineer. This is a cleaner. Everyone is equal in the church. It's the same in the true church of Christ, by the way. But it's a new era, church. It's a new era, churches. It's easy to spot who is important, who is not. The important ones in the church, while the rich render items. Okay, so basic. That's very fun. Are you including yourself there? Because like you see people that are rich, they are put at the front. They are the ones that read verses before the pastor comes, do announcements and stuff. At ZCC, you get services for free. What's going on, man? He sells items, and then he wants to tell us about ZCC that is free. Yeah, the gospel is supposed to be free. The gospel is supposed to be free. Now, both of you, ZCC and you yourself, you still dodgy, man, because we don't know what exactly y'all are preaching. And so for you to say, oh yeah, it's supposed to be free, but while you are selling, I don't understand. What's the point? It says you consult for free and get remedies for free. Yeah, we don't do consultation. It's you are listening to the wrong message. And it's people like you who sell one-on-one. And then he still, Jesus. He says the church itself uses its resources to offer congregants services. Okay, it says even people that who are not part of the church practice what you are preaching, man them. In the new era churches, you pay to see the man of God. Don't they pay to see you? No, they don't pay to see you, but recently there's been a situation where you were supposedly prophesying something and people were made to pay. What was that all about? Then you are saying contrary. You want to give salute to ZCC. Hypocrisy. People pay for prophecy. The poor of the poorest are exalted. ZCC welcomes everyone. Wherever you are rich, poor, whether you are rich, poor, mentally disturbed, you are adopted to the family. Nowadays in our churches exclude certain groups of target potential offerers. That's your churches. Those are the kind of churches that you people have too many emojis, by the way. Start practicing this. Don't tell us what's happening in the church. You start practicing this. Haibo. The other time we were calling you out for selling salt. You were busy saying this salt is what, this oil is what, oil for danger. And then people of low status and people who are mentally disturbed are not neglected. It is because they can pay offerings. Is it because they can pay offerings? ZCC money is used to fund branches to build. Which buildings? ZCC has no buildings. People worship under a tree there. Which ZCC are you talking about? Okay. At least define the real ZCC. They don't have church structures. If they have anything, it's kimukuku. They will build like a big shack. The money is used to fund millions of students. Okay, so there at least you got thingy. In the church built a clinic and a school and has a factory that produces that provides employment for many people. Yeah, maybe selling the same items that people are buying, right? Okay. In the new era churches, man of God drives expensive cars, wears Italian suit. Yeah, at ZCC they do have expensive cars. You've seen the Bentley for the others at ZCC church, right? The message, the Rolls Royce. And so, and it wears Italian shoes while the poor are inside the church. At ZCC, everyone is made to understand everything. Are you sure? We've heard people at ZCC saying, even Olise, we did a video not long ago where he's saying what he says or what he deems as sacred doctrine at ZCC. So which one are you talking about where everyone is made to understand everything? He says, Olise was saying out there that Kontung, you were supposed to actually ask for the badge before you wear it. So many people don't know those things. Where now when you say that you saluting, it's because you see, your position of making a judgment on what is right or thing, it's carnal. You are using all these carnal things. They are doing offerings. They are doing what? You are using all these things to overlook doctrine because doctrinally, doctrinally you are not there. All these physical things that they do charades the false doctrine that is preached there. Do you know anything about the false doctrine? You're a prophet. You haven't heard that part. What happened? So you know that you know of the good. But do you know of the spiritual death that people are suffering there? Spiritual death, but I mean like doctrinally. Doctrinally, the church is teaching false doctrine. Do you care about that one? Because that one is deadly and that one sends people to hell. I know, as long as they are not wearing fancy suits and they are teaching false doctrine, you are okay. You see, when a person has other means, and also all these things that you list here, start by doing them. He's the one who be flaunting Fabianos and whatnot, matching, he matches with this car, matches with this one. You're the one who does those things, and then you want to tell us about classism in church and stuff. Most of us, we don't think of church as classism. We just think of, this pastor just loves money. It's just that. But then for a person who does those things to be telling us, they don't do this. Your problem is doctrine. You have a very wobbled doctrine. It's actually reality show with daily Christian commentary videos. Now, the video that I had intended to post now, I'm going to have to delay it tomorrow because I can see people are still sending videos and messages. So I want to include as much of it as I can. So I'm still going to weigh it off and delay, and then I'll put up the episode tomorrow so that everybody would have had their thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a post that I made on Facebook and on the WhatsApp thingy. Go check it over there and stuff like that. You want to comment, you can comment and send a small little clip and stuff. But this is quite telling, Prophet Muritho shows that he understands zero when it comes to doctrine. If we just go to his profile now, right? Let's go to his profile. First, the pinned post is you going to an airport, right? Let's go to the pictures. It's cars, fancy things, and then you holidays, fancy suits, fancy suits, fancy suits. Okay, there's nothing wrong with thinking fancy suits and fancy suits. There you are, flaunting what you're wearing or whatever, and all that entire context. And so, if he's going to tell us how churches must be, doesn't it start here? This post, when was this post posted? When were these posts that you are posting here, when you are flaunting how fancy you are dressed, right here? When was this posted? If you check up here, you will see it was posted just 10 days ago. And today you've had a change of heart. Today, what happened? Guys, let's stop shading people, okay? It's actually reality show. Please. They can sound very legit because they know what legit sounds like, right? But because they are just undoctrinally sound, they can't do those things. They know how to tell us. He knows how to tell us how to be humble. He knows how to tell us not to pay for things. But while he's selling, hey, this